Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at what we have to do to export the STL file that we are going to need in order to 3D print our Heart Neon sign frame as well as our Heart Neon sign frame cap. Okay, and I get a lot of questions on this on how we can export out these files to get to an STL. But here's how simple it is. I mean, we've got an assembly right now that has all the parts that we need right in there. So why don't we just go ahead and use it? It makes a lot of sense to me. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here to our frame or our cap, whichever. Okay. I'm just going to come right here on top of the frame. I'm going to right click. And now down here, you're going to see something called Save as Mesh. So when we pick on Save as Mesh, okay, you're going to see the object has been selected. And then this is going to be your format. You can send this as an STL, but you do have the ability to do like a 3MF and so on. Okay, you do you. All right, just pick your format that you're kind of looking for your particular flavor of 3D printer. And then your unit type. I know my Bamboo wants to accept millimeters. So I'm going to go ahead and pick on millimeters, and I'm going to go ahead and say OK. Now your type, okay, make sure this is STL. Okay, obviously the name just comes over from the actual file. And then down here, this is where things can kind of get messy for some people. I do want to save this to my computer so you can see that is checked. Okay, you have to kind of look here. Where's it going to save it to? And we can see this is in my downloads, but in case you need to go out and redirect where you want that to save, of course, you can hit the ... and you can tell it where to save it. So I'm going to go ahead and just save that STL. Okay, so the STL has been saved. So now I'm going to jump over and get into my Bamboo Studio slicer. Like I said, this could be totally different for you, all right? But this is what works for me. So I'm going to go ahead and say I want a new project. I'm going to add in, okay, my sign frame that I just grabbed a couple seconds ago, and we can see how that comes in. All right, it is pushing the limits, okay, of my printer. All right, but we kind of intentionally want to get this as big as we could. That's why we, size this accordingly in Fusion beforehand. If I drag this off, okay, we can see, that error is there. It's saying it can't print it, but we can see that this thing is going to fit on the plate. We're good to go. Okay, and if we want to add in our second sort of part, our cap, okay, what I'm going to have to do is once again go to Fusion, go to my cap, save as mesh. Okay, I'm having all the I have all the settings that I'm looking for. I'm going to go ahead and save that out to my downloads. And now jumping back over into Bamboo, I'm going to be able to bring that cap in as well. So it's going to be the same sort of material. Okay, looking pretty good here. What I'll probably want to do is auto on that, and then I can go ahead and put that on the bed as well. Okay, then it's just a matter of slicing that thing up. Okay, I think the only thing I didn't do was make sure that was the right color, but hey, I think you kind of get the idea. But we can see, our total filament, okay, what the cost of everything's going to be, and then our total time printing, which is a shade under 50 minutes for my Bamboo. But this thing should be flawless. It should be ready to go. Okay, just a matter of hitting the print button, sending it over to the printer, and getting the parts that you need.